Yo, what's going on YouTube? Jan Moses here back with another MyTeam video, and in this one, we're going to be going over some of my thoughts as we go into the final 4 or so days of Season 7, with Season 8 just around the corner, starting up this upcoming Friday. We have a lot to get into. I want to first start off by apologizing for not streaming at all this weekend. For me, I just really enjoy streaming. Maybe I'm more so apologizing to myself. But if you did tune into any of the streams that I've had here on the Brastinda YouTube channel, predominantly on Sundays, but we've had a couple of random Tuesdays and Fridays thrown into the mix there where I didn't have to go into work. I appreciate all the support on those streams, obviously. And if you were expecting a stream this weekend, I apologize. I was tied up with some family stuff. And honestly, what we got this past Friday really didn't interest me all that much. I really didn't feel like locking in that collection, and maybe that's because I got pretty lucky with the previous two Friday content drops, getting Dark Matter Giannis and Dark Matter Zydrunas Ilgauskas. So because of those two pulls, and because Season 8 was literally a week away, I just didn't have any interest in locking in and most likely getting Karl Malone. And, you know, if not getting him, Rudy Gay or Chet Holmgren would have been nice, but not exactly players that I was that excited about getting. So yeah, with that said, let's start this video off with a 100 overall pull. I've been keeping you guys on the edge of your seat long enough. Put your guesses down below as to who I'm getting out of this pack. If you know me, you should know who it's going to be. It's going to be the 100 overall Jaylen Brown, because I don't rip packs. You already know if there's going to be a 100 overall glow on this channel, it's going to be because they gave us a card that we could grind for free. My pack luck is garbage, and I never rip packs because of that reason. But with that said, we get Jaylen Brown. I don't think I'm going to actually use that Jaylen Brown card at all. I don't think he's going to be any different from his Dark Matter, and I didn't really love the jumper on his Dark Matter. Maybe we'll try the 100 overall Jaylen Brown in a future video or the next time I stream, but as of right now, I am more than happy with Paul George at the shooting guard position, at least until we see who we get on this, upcoming Friday promo on day 1 of Season 8. As for this week, I usually do this every single season just to give you guys a reminder of what I believe should be coming content-wise, with air quotes, this week, the final week of Season 7. We should be getting super packs tomorrow on Monday. You guys may be seeing this video. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna see this video on Sunday night, which is when I'm recording it, or on Monday. I'll try to get it out tonight if I can, actually, because I want to try to leave some room for more content that I have coming up, which I'll talk about in a second. Outside of getting super packs on Monday, we're going to be getting the general 2K24 Season 8 blog update, which will have some minor tidbits mentioning what we're getting in MyTeam, but the majority of the MyTeam content, in fact I should say all of the MyTeam news, should be coming in the blog update that we get, the playbook update they're calling it now, this coming Thursday. With that said, I do want to kind of go through some of the unopened packs that I have right here. You can see I have a lot of promo packs and NBA Champions packs. I'm actually going to be saving those for Friday. I know I have a lot of MT, and I could be putting that MT towards, putting that towards lock-in collections that we get in the future. I could put this MT towards the collection that we have available to us now, the Splash Zone promo. But I really don't care for it. I'm going to save the players that I have in these packs for Friday, and then if I have a lot of MT left over, then I'll rip packs. I just really want to see if 2K, for whatever reason, tries to give us a more consumer-friendly season in Season 8. Do I expect that? Absolutely not. I expect them to keep things status quo and give us more of these special inserts, and don't update, and not updating the player market with players that we want, just players that we need to buy to lock into a collection, to gamble for the players that we want. However, I want to save that MT that I have right now just in case. And honestly, again, the Friday promo that we just had didn't really excite me all that much. Let's go ahead and open up this NBA Galaxy Opal Playoffs Plus option pack. I believe this is my level 31 pack. None of these players are going to see the floor for me. I just want to see if we get lucky And I don't think we do. We already have Domantas Sabonis, which kind of sucks. I will probably take this Kyrie Irving, I guess, right here. Or I can take Miles Turner. I don't really know who I would want between these two. I guess I'll take Miles. I think Kyrie Irving is a card you can get from the Maestro lock-in, right? So getting Kyrie Irving won't help me lock in the Maestro collection. So I'm just going to take Miles Turner, I guess. I already have the Dark Matter Kyrie, so a bit of an L right there, but at least we get a Galaxy Opal that we don't have. Is there any other pack in here I want to open? I don't believe so. If not, we're going to go right to the level 37 wheel spin, and then the option pack, which I know that's really not all that exciting. We have a lot of packs here, as you can see. I have a ton of packs, which is nice, because at least that means I can do a number of unsellable promo packs that we get, the non-deluxe packs that we get on Fridays. I feel like we have to get the next promo on Friday with all the rookies, which I'm pretty excited about. I feel like those promos usually have a lot of really fun cards and a lot of hype around it, because we're getting, you know, however many cards they give us, they're all going to be new cards, players who we haven't had in the game because the NBA didn't have their rights up until they get drafted. Let's go ahead and do this wheel spin. Now, if I don't get Dr. J from this wheel spin, then I'm going to pick him from the option pack. I really want Dr. J. The few people that have rocked with Broth Cindy since our initial run, you know, back on Twitch during the NBA 2K, you know, 15-16 days, they know that my first ever big snipe was a gold Dr. J in NBA 2K15. Got him for, I don't know, like 1200, 1300 MT. It's somewhere in the Broth Cindy unlisted vault. Let's see who we get right here. We get, that's Sean Kemp? I can't tell who that is. I think that's Sean Kemp, and I don't think I have Sean Kemp. That's cool. I do not have Sean Kemp. I will gladly take Sean Kemp, because now we can go into the unopened packs right here, and I will gladly take Dr. J from here. Dr. J could replace Paul George, even though I said that Paul George is not replaceable. Yeah, for me, it is definitely Dr. J. This is a card who, just for, you know, the reasons I mentioned before, for nostalgia, I want on my team. We can open up this Dark Matter Karl Anthony Towns as well, who we got from the, almost that splash, from Spark. Speaking of Spark, you guys have until this Friday, if you guys don't have Cat and want Cat, to get this most recent set of Spark agendas done. They really weren't difficult at all. You could argue the most difficult one is winning 3 multiplayer games in a row. I got pretty lucky with TT Online this weekend, and I had a really nice run where I was able to get a number of wins in a row, which is kind of nice. I don't think I have anything else I want to open up, right? I mean, I guess I want to get my Jokic, right? I don't even know if I want to run Jokic at point guard. I've seen a lot of people bash this Jokic at the point guard position because his jumper isn't really all that fast. I mean, how broken do you want that card to be? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really know if I need... Like, if I pick Jokic, I would probably still run him at point guard knowing that his jumper is slower, because you still get a card that's really tall. You can use his size to your advantage, and if you want someone that's a playmaker and not a shot creator, I would go with Jokic. I'm going to try Jokic at point guard. I know it's kind of like, you know, late to the game, me getting him and using him with 4.5 days left in Season 7. But hey, at least I got him, you know. I'm not going to open up that pack right now. Some things that I think you guys should do, just, you know, as a reminder, there are certain things that we have in Season 7 that will not last into Season 8. Those things are the agendas that I mentioned. I think a big thing that you guys want to do that I'm pretty sure will not be here in Season 8 are these GOAT Series challenges for that Dark Matter Phil Jackson. These challenges really aren't all that difficult. I've seen some people complain that getting the blocks is pretty difficult. My best tip for getting blocks in any of these kind of challenges is to make your center, force your center to be matched up against the point guard, and see if you can force the point guard to drive on you. If you can't get that to happen, then you know, I would just say use your center off ball with him, and then try and give the opposing center an open lane to the hoop, and then run in at the last second and block it. That's at least what I do with Big Z and he gets a lot of blocks from me that way. So this one shouldn't be all that bad. And then I don't think the Tracy one is that difficult, was it? Yeah, this one should be really easy to do. Just, either run a play or, however you normally score, whether it's on pick and roll or whatever, just do that. And then, 62 points without attempting more than 38 shots really should not be that difficult at all. So these should not be bad. I plan on completing these challenges, obviously, before the end of the season. And then, like I said, your regular agendas that I mentioned. I don't really think there's anything else of note. Oh, these agendas that I keep forgetting about. And they're kind of sneaky because they're not under season agendas. The Father's Day agendas are also expiring this Friday with Season 8 starting up. So if you want to get these done, I would try to get them done if you can. I've seen some people complaining, or not really complaining, but expressing concern about how difficult it is to get these dunks with Freaky Gary Payton. I'll show you the lineup I've been using for this. I've been bringing Gary Payton into triple threat offline with a gold point guard, and I was bringing Jeremy Grant because I needed rebounds with him for the Father's Day agendas, funny enough. I just run pick and roll with Gary Payton, and then I lob it to him, and he's getting really good dunk animations. In the game that I just played, I've only played one with him. He scored all 22 of my points, and 10 of his 11 made baskets were alley-oop dunks. The one that he did not dunk was a layup because I mistimed my alley-oop. Either that or he was fatigued. But more often than not, he's going to get dunks for you doing it that way. You should be able to get this done in 3 to 4 triple threat offline games. Maybe you can play 5v5 and then send him in on cuts. I just feel like that isn't as consistent of a method to get dunks, but your mileage may vary. Maybe you have more luck with it than I do. So that's what I've been doing for that. I do want to try out that Rick Barry card. I think between Rick Barry, Dr. J, and Paul George, one of those three are going to be my shooting guard come day 1 of Season 8. And then we'll see what we get on Friday. Again, assuming that we get the next promo to drop that day. The thing I'm actually struggling with the most is getting the Emerald Seth Curry evo'd. I just don't like his jumper at all. He's an Emerald card. Maybe using him in triple threat offline is not the move. I may bring him into a challenge mode and try that. So these are the things that I have to work on as we wrap up Season 7. Now, last but not least, a couple of housekeeping things for you guys to know what I have planned content-wise. For this week, I may do a Knicks draft video possibly on Tuesday, where I talk about who the Knicks could draft, and then I may also, just to keep it my team related, talk about players who I am interested in or intrigued by in terms of the cards that they could get in my team this coming Friday from this rookie draft class. The draft is going to be Wednesday and Thursday, which I hate that they're making it 2 nights, but that's just the NBA trying to monetize everything and get as much money as possible by making it 2 nights, so whatever. But I want to talk about players that I'm excited about us getting in my team as well. So look forward to those topics being covered in a video that I will hopefully have live Tuesday night. On Thursday, I'm going to more than likely do, if I'm free after work, a solo podcast covering my thoughts on the playbook update that we get, because this is a very big playbook update. There are so many topics of interest, to me at least, or at least so many questions that I have that I think should be answered in this playbook update. Namely, are we getting next on Friday? I think that is, a layup. We should be getting next on Friday. My questions are going to be revolving around who do we get? Well, what do we get for logging in for level 1? Because all we've been getting all year are free agents. It's the last season. I would like to see a little more generosity from 2K, considering this is their last season that we're getting before NBA 2K25 comes out. I also want to see who we get for level 40, because I think the way, could I see 2K if they don't give us a Kobe Bryant card, or they don't mention Kobe Bryant in this blog or playbook update on Thursday? Could I see them giving us a Kobe still in Season 8? Sure, but I feel like the odds of us getting a Kobe Bryant card, if that Kobe card is not mentioned in that playbook update this Thursday for Season 8, I feel like the odds would be extremely low. So, I feel like I kind of butchered what I was trying to say there. But basically, I want to see, do we get any mention of a Kobe Bryant card? Was Kobe Bryant pulled as the collector level master reward because 2K wanted to give him to us in Season 8? Maybe 2K knew that their PR was going to be in the shitter, excuse my French, for lack of a better term, after all they've been doing to us since All-Star Weekend, when special inserts made their debut in NBA 2K24 My Team. And so maybe they're bringing Kobe as the level 40 reward as part of their apology tour to try and put as much of the community in their good graces heading into NBA 2K25. We'll have to see. Very curious about that as well. So we have that playbook update video with my thoughts this coming Thursday. For season 8, I want to do a triple threat online co-op series with my former NBA 2K24 My Team podcast partner Harry. I say former because he really has been playing the game mode, so it's not like him and I have beef. We don't. I mean, we always have, joking beef with each other, but when it comes to My Team, he just doesn't play the game, unfortunately. But he will be coming back to do some triple threat online co-op with me, which I'm looking forward to. Should be some really fun videos. Hopefully we'll be trying to do some of it on stream, but even when we don't do it on stream, the TT online co-op games, I mean, we'll be trying to work on videos for you guys. I think he's going to be starting off bringing his Galaxy Opal James Harden, and we'll see how we can do. Hopefully we can get to 50 wins and get that point guard eligible Dark Matter Wes Unseld. I think you get an unfazed box as well, which that's kind of interesting, I guess. So that should be fun. Speaking of Harry, in July, we're going to be doing a podcast recapping this year's My Team as a whole. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of discussion about the player market in that podcast. So I know a number of you guys like the long form content here at Bra Cindy when it comes to My Team. That should be a really fun podcast. Looking forward to that. And then hopefully in late July, early August, we can do a podcast sharing our thoughts about, what our predictions will be for NBA 2K25. I'm not sure if I'm going to be back for 2K25. I've been saying all year that I'm treating NBA 2K24 My Team as my swan song and that I would more than likely not come back. And I'm still kind of leaning that way, but I do want to see. I just feel like I really enjoy streaming My Team for you guys. And for me, it's a little different because I don't have as much time as I used to have when it comes to playing My Team. And so I feel like that's why I'm not as negative on this game mode as a lot of other people, a lot of other content creators are, which I guess is kind of a blessing because this game is obviously not the game that, I don't want to say I grew up loving, but the game that I played since it came out in NBA 2K13 and thoroughly enjoyed playing every single day. This is not that same game mode, but we'll talk about all that in the July podcast. Anyways, this video has been going on long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a lot of stuff that I threw at you guys. I'm hoping that you guys are looking forward to the My Team related content that I have coming up. Again, I'm going to try to stick to the schedule that I shared with you guys. So you guys will hopefully, watch this video, which I appreciate if you guys do, and then get that Knicks draft and, Knicks draft predictions, and then my thoughts on which players from this upcoming crop of draft prospects will have really glitchy cards that we get on Friday. Sharing those thoughts in a Tuesday video, and then the playbook update prediction, or not prediction, but reaction coming on Thursday. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate all you guys' support, and until next time, I'll see you later.